I realized I was rushing life when I failed. There was a level of necessary hard work that I skipped, and because I skipped it, I failed. I failed a number of times, and every single time it's like I almost never get over it. I don't like to fail. I don't think anybody likes to fail. But I recently started to embrace this particular lesson about failure, that failure is a feedback. I actively catch myself saying, Chenemi, this is a feedback. It means something went wrong somewhere. So I am now actively embracing it as a feedback. This is something I was not doing before, mind you. Rushing life actually looks like you running away from molding seasons. If it's based on the blissful seasons of life, nobody will necessarily rush life. Everybody likes enjoyment, excitement. We all like that. And we want to remain there. We want to sit there and continue enjoying the fullness of life. But when it comes to the hard parts of life, we try to rush it and just skip it, run away from all the pain. Nobody likes pain, nobody likes hurt, nobody likes suffering. But sometimes these parts of life are necessary to mold us and shape us into the people that we are supposed to become. And so when you skip it, when you try to skip it, you do not fully attain the person that you are supposed to become. This is something that I am deeply grasping and understanding and learning. It has been so hard for me. Life will not be complete if we do not have those seasons where everything is not all exciting. The process of doing anything, to getting any result, most times is not interesting, it is not exciting, it is damn boring. I wish I knew this earlier. Maybe I would have not failed as much as I did, but it was also necessary that I did fail. And I'm still failing, just that now I'm more open to failing. I embrace it. Oh, I feel that it's okay. It means that I did this wrong. Feedback. I will feel hurt, but now I'm looking at it in a more positive light. The reason why we feel that there is a need to rush life is we are afraid that we are wasting time. That if you don't get this result as quickly as possible, time is not on your side. Or who sets the time? What are we doing? Another reason is comparison. It is in fact, let me say something very important. Keep this in mind. Try not to ever forget this. You are a human being, and it is in the nature of humans to be competitive. So you already have that competitiveness in you. I always wonder, why do we even compare ourselves with others? For crying out loud, when you already know that your path and this person's path are different. Even your family members, even if you are twins, your paths are not the same. Even if your paths are aligning right now, doesn't mean that it will be the same forever. You don't know. You actually don't know. It's only God in heaven that knows the trajectory of our life and how our lives will go. So why are you comparing your life with that of another person? I will not 100% shade comparison because it has its own advantages. It is when you let it to control your life that it becomes a problem. And another thing is you can't really necessarily run away from it because, like I said, it's human nature. What you can do is tame it. So every single time you find yourself comparing someone's life to yours and saying, oh, I'm better than this person, so I'm good. Or, this person is better than me, so I need to do more to make sure I'm better than this person. However way or whichever way it goes, tame it. And how you tame it is when you find yourself doing this, remind yourself that we are on a different journey. Focus on your journey. Chenemi, focus on your path. Focus on your journey. Eyes on your journey. Eyes on the road. Seasons of my life that I would love to skip are those seasons where I'm sad or unhappy or something doesn't go as I want. And another one is when I have to go through a boring process to get the results that I want. I don't like it because it makes me feel so. I don't like how it makes me feel. But then I'm learning now that this is the reality of life, and if you take this away from life, you're taking away the spice of life. You get so things are meant. Life is meant to be a mixture of bitter moments and sweet moments. If it's just all sweet, it doesn't make life life. If it's just all bitter, it doesn't make life life. This is life, and that's how it is. I think more than anything, slowing down has taught me to be a better person. It has taught me to listen to myself more. Slowing down has taught me to be more reflective, to understand myself, to understand others, to understand a lot of things, honestly. Understand seasons of life. Many of the things that I know now, it's because I have sat down to now internalize it. By slowing down, the knowledge is more consolidated. It's just like sleep, right? Sleep is very important to your memory when you study. Relax. Take a breather. In fact, let's go. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. You are not wasting your time. If nobody has told you, I'm telling you today, you are not wasting your time. Life may not be moving the way you want to, but hey, you should sit down and think, what are you learning this season? What is God trying to teach you? Not trying. What is God teaching you in this season? Is He teaching you patience? Is He teaching you to trust Him more? Is He teaching you to do the work, the hard work, even though you're not seeing results? You may not understand what is going on now, and you may not understand why it's happening to you. But one thing I want you to hold on to is that in the nearest future, it will make more sense to you, and you'll be so glad that you went through the season you went through. I know now it doesn't make sense, but trust God, and just keep doing what you're doing. Even if things are not moving, keep being diligent in your work. Keep showing up, and just keep going. Take some time to also reflect, draw back, think about your life, think about the things that are going on in your life, and try to count your blessings. As you think back through your life, start to call out or even write out, if possible, all the things that you've been blessed with, that you're grateful for. There must be at least one thing that you're grateful for. And I promise you, it's not just one thing. You will see so many things that you're grateful for. Pray. This season that I am in is a fruiting season and a blooming season for me. I've had my dry season, and I know now it's time for me to take action and to begin to reap the fruits of my labor. I am somewhere in between. I know I said I'm in the fruiting season. When it's fruiting season, the fruit starts to come out. Right? Doesn't mean that the fruits are ripe for plucking. But they have started coming out. So I am in that season of my life where I'm beginning to see the reasons why I went through some things that I went through. I am beginning to enjoy certain things. Yes, I am beginning to enjoy them little by little. But in as much as I am enjoying them, I am still learning to draw back and be reflective and to embrace pruning and molding process that God is taking me through. So that is why I say I'm in a fruiting season.